let's talk about the Holy Spirit, because we're talking about the gifts of the Spirit. Let's talk a little bit about that. We have a lot of, I guess, information, or at least what God allows us to see Him in the Scriptures, and then through Jesus Christ, His Son. So we have the Gospels, we have the experiences, the stories that we have in the Old Testament as well about this God that you've talked about, and Jesus Christ, His Son. But it seems like we're missing a lot of information about the Holy Spirit.
Sure.
In your research, as you've written a little bit about the Trinity, tell us, can you shed a little bit more light that maybe we haven't seen in the Scriptures about the Holy Spirit?
Well, I believe the Holy Spirit is seen in the Old Testament. He definitely shows up in a number of places. But I think Jesus gave us the clue as to why it's so different in the New Testament. When you come to the book of Acts, all of a sudden you're hearing about the Holy Spirit all the time, and throughout the whole New Testament. It's very different, far more than the Old Testament. And I think Jesus, when he said that his role was to glorify the Father, he said the role of the Spirit is to glorify me. That is, the role of the Spirit is to make Jesus understood to people, explain who he was, explain his ministry, and explain the character of God. So the clearer the character of God is to people, the more powerfully the Holy Spirit can work. And so the difference between the Old and the New Testament is the ministry of Jesus Christ. And he was the fullest revelation ever given of the character of God, which enabled the Spirit then to work far more powerfully in the New Testament than he could in the Old.